Lord Krishna says, "O Arjun, this whole universe is like a tree, and God is the one who is taking care of this tree as the roots of the tree take care of the whole tree." Meaning, Lord Krishna explained that universe can't be destroyed because it is created by the God itself. Nothing in this universe can be destroyed. The only thing that is constant is change. Every moment, every second, we see changes. Changes around us, changes in our life, and changes in our body, and so on. Just like leaves protect a tree, similarly, knowledge protects a human being. Knowledge lets the human beings know about the soul, God, nature, and this whole universe, after which nothing feels knowledgeable. The seed of this word is the divine God, and the trunk is the Brahmaji, from which all the humans and living organisms are born. The branches of this tree is nature, and this nature gives birth to three qualities: Sattva, Raj, and Tam, that we have already discussed about in our previous videos. This is the reason that all the bad actions, lust, and all bad emotions are in branches. Just like watering the branches help in the nourishment of a tree, similarly these three qualities of nature nourish themselves when we trap ourselves in them. This is how word, which is called as a tree, spreads and spreads. Until human breaks relationships with nature and qualities, these branches will spread and spread. Their circle of birth and death will continue until breakup. People should deeply understand the fact that in this universe nothing is constant. Everything changes according to its time. Only God is the power that can never be changed, and this is the biggest truth. It is the harsh reality that desire can never be ended. So, it's very important to discard them. And for that, Bhakti Yoga, Gyan Yoga, and Karma Yoga are discussed. When we feel attachment with these tribal things, we trap ourselves in this materialistic world and become slave of these things. But only by detaching ourselves with these things, we can easily know our real self and can connect ourselves to that divine power to get independence from this world. This universe has no end because it has been created from that divine God. Lord Krishna explains that this tree is not in a good condition because in every moment it is changing. This word is so strong because humans can't detach themselves from this, and they only believe that nothing is better than this. To detach ourselves from this, we have to first come to the state of quietness and then try to connect our inner soul to that divine power. After this, Lord Krishna says that we should try to find the God after detaching ourselves from everything. God can only be got with the purest emotions. That's why sacrifice is important, because the feeling of sacrifice destroys the proud in the mind. Proud means to separate yourself from God and think like, I have my own existence. But the reality is that humans alone has no identity. They have their lives because of God. Here, Lord Krishna explains some qualities that humans should have if they want to feel the divinity of that Supreme Father. Number 1. Free from pride and attachment. These are the feelings that gives birth to ego and give them the feeling of me, mine, etc. But those who doesn't have any body attachment don't feel any pride and respect and can meditate easily. Number 2. Meditate to connect with God. After detaching themselves to this outer world, humans should meditate, and otherwise, this mind is so movable that it can easily be distracted with this outer temporary pleasures. Number 3. No desires for this world. Desires can't be stopped. These can't be ended at all. One after another, our whole life is spent in fulfilling these desires. When we think that this thing will give us pleasure, this thinking is wrong, and it gives birth to more and more desires. But the one who knows that these pleasures are temporary and real pleasure is in getting that divine power can keep himself or herself free from this trap. Lord explains that all these living organisms has consciousness which takes birth from God itself. So, humans should be soul conscious because without consciousness there is nothing. We do feel attachment to some things and that's okay. But just feel that, try to listen and see that, but don't really attach yourself to them. Lord says that it will be the stupid thing ever done by humans if they forget that soul and if they forget their soul and attracted by this outer world, because God has never left any soul alone, has never separated from themselves. God is always by our side. Our soul can forget God, but God can't. After that, this soul takes all our qualities, senses, etc. in a new body. So only with the selfless acts we can destroy this cycle of birth and death. Living life with that divine knowledge should only be the aim of humans, so that humans can live life while keeping themselves free from this trap. Only the humans having these qualities can feel the presence of God, who has pure mind, and to get a pure mind, remember that I am not a body, ego, pride or lust, but I am a part of that supreme consciousness who has chosen this body for some time. This world has two types of humans, mortal and immortal. But God is far beyond than these. They don't attracted by the nature. He doesn't let himself trap in this attraction. That's why he is called as supreme power. So, in this chapter, we learned that God is present in this universe with different names, different forms. Sun, moon and other planets are just a part of his power. He gives that consciousness to humans, that is the cause of their living. The one who understands this is the wise enough. So, this was it for this chapter. I hope you liked this video. Thank you so much for watching and supporting my efforts. Good luck and stay safe.